What's going on, everybody? Ep73 back with the DoubleEShow. It's Banished Wednesday with Colonial Charter 1.76 and Discrepancies DS Mods. When we left off in the last episode, we had put in some more clothiers and businesses to make clothing for the clothing trade, and we'd put in a couple of luxury traders. I've done a little work offline to progress towards finishing up Mount Vernon. So here we are in the old city, the original port town, and things are going as expected, nice and smooth. I did upgrade my blacksmith here to a country smithy, which adds a second blacksmither, or smither. And our tools are looking good. They started to get low as I was banging through. Now, we come into the residential suburbs. We have a lot going on here. That's the angle I want. We've got businesses. We've got markets, we've got churches, we've got schools. And then if we come up the main thoroughfare, we come into the plantations where we have our cotton, our coffee, our tobacco, and our nuts. As we progress further in, we come up towards Mount Vernon. Now, when we get to this point, I put in some red or white mulberry orchards because I would like to start the production of silk. Now, as we come over here, you can see we have some silkworm huts. Now, I've never really fleshed out the silk production before, but I know that we need cocoons, and I know that we need silkworms. They also make silkworm eggs. Now, silkworm eggs will produce to make additional silkworm huts. But once I have the huts, which I bought the eggs at the market, it was 10 eggs per hut needed. I had a trader come, had 20, bought them. In the weavers, they're going to make silk from cocoons. So, these silkworms and these cocoons, silk. Now, I honestly don't know if I need to make the silkworms or if I just need to make the cocoons. Let me check here too, because we haven't had the trading up and going too long. Let me see if I can find, I suppose it would all be under S. PQRS. Okay, we've got silk cocoons and 5 silkworms. Yeah, I'm not sure we need the silkworms. I'm going to go to both of those making silk cocoons, so that way we can make the silk. And then there's a certain type of clothing that could be made, and I believe it's called a full livery. Now, let me just finish up over here. I put in another small dock area to kind of use up the shoreline and give an end point to the area. A little church, a little cemetery. Coming back over here, in the tailoring company and other clothiers, silk and linen will make a full livery, and you get really good money for a full livery. I believe it's 20, like the peacoats. The problem is, I don't have linen. And then if I come over to not those, that's textile storage. If I come over to here, they can make linen from flax. Well, if I go here and I were to go like this, I do not have flax, so I would like to buy flax. But is it necessary? It might not be. Coming up into the main drag, and then over this way, and then coming somewhere around here. There we go. I put in a forester's node without a gatherer, because we're sitting on 95,000 food. We're actually okay there. What I did put in was a hunting cabin, and somewhere in here, did I not put in the forester over here? Hunter. Okay. Oh, that's right. So over here is our hunting preserve, and this is for the Mount Vernon upper echelon. They have hunting club that they come to, and mainly this is to produce leather, to get leather production, because some of our clothes rely on leather. And they only had one hunter on the map, and he only had 2 hunters in it. And the beef and the cows and stuff like that, they weren't producing a lot of leather as well, so I decided to add in more leather production. Now I'm coming back over this way. We come down this drag. Now this is where it gets a little fancy. So I put in hedgerows to delineate areas. Now if we come up this way, in this section, I have a forester, because this is where wood is needed, and a firewood cutter. And then if you go over to this area, I put in a forester and a firewood cutter. That's production that's needed. Now, coming back down this way, we come to the end of the hedgerows. Ah, there it is. I knew I was fixing something, and I couldn't remember what it was I was fixing. So I need to come in here while I'm here, doing the chore. I'm going to put this guy in. Yep, right there. Okay, and I'll follow that because I want to know when it's done. I want to make sure that it's done. So as you can see, we're at the edge of the hedgerows here. As we come up, we had a nice mountain. This is the very edge of the map, by the way. So I put in a couple of precious mines, so that way we could mine out more gold, silver, and we can get the occasional gemstones. Very much needed for our economy. And then I just put in a precious barn, which isn't really getting used, but... And I put a hospital way over here because in this area... I have a lot of workers. Okay, good. That is, these rocks are slated to get taken out. I have a lot of workers, and I wanted to ensure these workers have health care over here, and they don't have to traipse all the way to the city and possibly die before getting health. Let's come in here, and here, here, and here. Boom. Take care of that. Excellent. I dotted some wells around the map. I thought they were necessary, especially out this way where we're way far away from water. But I've got a house, and then over here I've got 2 different groves. I have a pear grove and I have a maple grove. Now the maple is going to make maple sap, so I'm going to need a sugar house to make syrup or sugar. And whoop, got a save going. We have an avenue to divide these areas. So think of it this way. These are all part of the Mount Vernon estate. These are what I'll call a wildlife refuge. And on the other side, the Huntsman's Club. Now, coming down the boulevard here, we come into the main drag again, and this is where I kind of stopped. We get to here. I got carried away when I was building, and I did more than I wanted to off camera. But if you look here, we have the cherry blossom trees lining the road, but as you shoot off this way, we have apple. And I did that on purpose because I need the apple to make, I believe I'm using apples to make ale, and I want to make sure that my ale production is at full bore. Coming over this way, I put in some housing. I also wanted to make note too. Generally, when you build your plantations, your crop fields, your orchards, if you keep them 3 tiles apart or more, infestation doesn't jump if you have the same crop type. Or alternatively, you can make sure that you rotate the crop type. So cotton, we'll go cotton, tobacco, and it'll keep it from jumping. Now these are a very good distance apart from each other, except for these two. These are a good distance apart. These are a good distance apart. I had an infestation, starting this crop, jump to this crop, jumped over to this crop, jump to this crop, and then jump to that crop. I just harvested them all entirely, and you can see last year's numbers were wretched. But I've never seen that happen with the big gaps between them. So keep note, that could be a change that the mod has instilled in the game. And then over here we have our coffee bean plantations, 390 out of that one. This one should be better, 780, yep, twice as much because it's twice as big, and this should be 780 as well, and it is. Excellent. Now over this way I built a double brick wood bridge, just because I had the brick and I wasn't using it for anything. And then we've got some good storage. Got some real good storage over here. General warehouse, putting stuff away, stone storage. No, they decided to use the stockpiles, and then my mineral storage. Very nice. So, and I put in another blacksmith over here. So that completes this end off area. Now, as we come up through here, we still have a lot of stone road to do. I'm actually going to unpause it, and you can see how slow it goes at 5 times speed. Now, normally I can get a much greater population if I do less detailing. If I do more detailing, I can't do as big of a population. So we're going to come down through here. So we have this whole area here to figure out what to do with. And I'm going to make it like cookhouse, tool maker, different buildings like that that would service the estate. And then we have the estate border walls, which is right in here. This is all for the Mount Vernon Home and Gardens. This is just the Mount Vernon Home and Gardens, and I'm using the specialty roads that come in DS's roads, and they're under stone, and they're under here, and they have directional tiles. So does this one. But I decided to use this sort of brownish red brick, and we'll see how it looks when it finishes paving. But yeah, so they're working on the stone roads now. I did a ton of, basically I just went like this. I went collect rock, and I covered this whole area. There was a lot of rock here at the edge of the map, as well as iron ore. I had to up my limits in order for them to collect it. Okay. Coming in here to the trader, we have llamas. Boy, they really want me to take llamas. I should make a llama pasture because you get good wool from llamas. So let's come over here to the garden walls. I should make a llama pasture over here. Since I wasn't exactly sure what to do with this particular area, I could put in a llama pasture. Let's pause for a second. And we will go standard pasture. We'll go from here. Okay, that hits that. All right. So I want to go 1, 2, 3. So that's 18 by 12, 18 by 13, 18 by 14. Yeah. So right there it goes. I will let them work on that. We're going to give this a priority. Right on. Okay, so something else I did as well. I put in the grass to give it the manicured lawn look. And I've got the deep green grass. So if we come in here and we go grass, I've got the bright green grass, you can see. And then I used the darker grass, which I think is going to end up looking like swamp grass, and I'm not going to like it. I'm trying to see if there's something else that'd look good with it instead. That's a garden road patch. Yeah, I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this strip out. Oops. Did they already build it? You're kidding me. It's the first one they built? So that means these are in. So, interesting. Coming out here. So if I do this, I just want to see what it looks like. Okay, so the garden wall is done. We'll come to it. It certainly is. Excellent. So I'm going to zip around over this way. And that is almost done. And I'm going to come over here, get to the pasture. Okay, so now, let us pick a home for Mount Vernon. Now, I know the home that I'm planning on using. So this is the large residence. And to me, this looks like a very stately manor. Yes, it does to me. So, coming off a 3-wide road, that's not quite center, but I'm going to build it to that direction anyways. So to there. Okay. Yep. So basically, what was there just looks like the ground underneath. So I guess it wasn't too bad. But I don't think they put in this green yet because I think it's more vibrant, to be honest with you. But let's come in here. I want to get this road up to the front doors. So we'll go stone road in here. I can't recall. Yes, it is. so. Up to there. Up to there. Up to there. And then like so. And okay, like so. I think I'll come over one extra anyways to make that uniform. Because once the house builds, then too we can decorate. Let's see. Standard pasture has a priority, but I'm gonna hit it with a priority again. All right, now coming over here. Trying to think what I need right there. Trying to think what I need right there. Let me come into roads. Right? I want to get rid of that road. That can't be how the finished road looks. Does it really? Huh. It doesn't look finished. It still looks a little transparent like these roads. Oh well. Okay. This might not be the road I want to use here then. I might want to go with the different stone road. Let's actually take a look at the other stone road. We'll come in here, stone roads, in here. Go like so. We'll go like so. And we'll go like so. We'll see how that looks. Right on. Okay. So, pasture 60%. Excellent. Okay. Or, excuse me, 50%. It's got everything it needs to be built. Just needs to be built. How are we doing on homes? If I come in here, 511 adults. We got 279 families, 242 homes. So, alright, let's take a look at this. Nope. Nope. They did it fast, and I'm not happy with it. Okay, so we will remove that. They didn't actually do it, but it looked like it was going to show 1.5 tiles. And again, that's not what I'm looking for. So I'm just going to go back to what's easy to do, which is this. Has died of old age. At least you made it, son. At least you made it. Or daughter. Alright, crushed by a rock. That's not good. Okay. Oh, we got a fire going. I'm glad I stuck in all those wells. Let's see where the fire is occurring. Out here. Excellent. We got a well right there. Step up the speed. They never put it out in time anyways. And there's not an abundance of people here. But they're just going to go back and forth to the well. I'm just hoping the fire bug doesn't happen. That's where they freeze and are trapped in the fire animation. It happens ever so randomly. Okay, we will rebuild. Because it's what we do. You need a home, you're getting a home. I got a single teacher living there. Why would I have a single teacher living there? You know what? We're going to upgrade the home. And you can figure yourself out. Now, if I come over here, let's see who we have living here. Herdsman, teacher, forester. Really, guys? Woodcutter, forester, that makes sense. Woodcutter, miner, does not make sense. That means I need more homes. Farmer, farmer. Pausing. Miner, physician. Miner, builder. Vendor, builder. Vendor, herdsman. Okay. Builder, herdsman, herdsman, farmer. Wow, these guys are living... Well, no, the herdsman would be these, the animal pens. I used up as many of the domesticated animals as I had, or as I could. Alright, let's go to the trader. Alright, so this is luxury trading. This will show you... Oh, I'm getting low on gold guilders. Interesting. Okay. What do you got? Cloth down coats. Okay. Nothing that I really want. I could buy the guilders. Right? So if I buy the 50 guilders, I can do 25, and I can do 5, and I can do 3, and I can do 1. Trade, dismiss, and back up we go. Wow, I mean, they jumped right into the large residence. For sure. And again, what do we have? Yeah, we need 40, about 40 homes. So, we'll get working on that. We will get working on that. What I'd like to do, okay, come in here, pause for a second. Come in here, theme sets, dock, homes. I'm going to put in some of these small dock homes that are too deep. So we're going to go 1, 2, 3. Okay. So let's move this over here. And 3. In the log cabin, we're littering our front page. And I think I'm going to come over here and against this wall, I want to do the same thing. I want to come in here to dock homes. Go against the wall there. Yes. We can go there, so it'll go 1, 2. Pause for a second. We will come back in here. And we will go It'd be 1, 2, 3. Right on. Okay. So that'll put in 6 homes. Yeah. Yeah, I won't follow those. I don't need to follow those. Okay, so the hedge. Straight hedge piece is in. It is. Right on. I don't have to follow that anymore. Come just make sure I've got all my pieces in. Because when you're putting them in, you can't see if you've skipped anything most of the time until it's been built. So, yeah, it can be a pain to follow. So, large residence is there. That's almost complete. Even though I put the priority here. Okay. Give them a couple more builders. And just to be certain, yes, we are on ×5. Alright, so I'm going to let them build this. And then we will come back. Okay, so after a little bit of time, the pasture built, the large residence built, and now I'm upgrading it from a large residence to one of the 3 upper tier options they present. And let me tell you, I picked the very top tier because I don't think I've ever upgraded the large residence before. And we'll see how it looks. Let's go to our trader, because it's another luxury trader. And we've got glass, we've got candles. I have plenty of candles. Stone statues, wagon parts, glassware, iron statue, fancy furniture, lamp oil. We need to buy those, because we are going to have to upgrade our mines soon. So that's 350. We'll go wool coats. I will go 10. I will go 10 hide coats. That should be 300. And then I need 50, so I will go 5 and 1. I have a very nice selection of things. So trade, dismiss, done. Let's go over to the log cabin, and since they were banging away at it pretty quickly. Right on. Okay. So we're still moving at 5 times speed. Very good. Got people growing up. Yep, we're a little behind on the homes, but I'm trying to remedy some of that. Okay, there we go. Log cabin to be built. Right there. This one, upgrade. Let's come over here. Right on. So, I would like to upgrade all the homes that are going in here. So that instead of dock shanties, they're dock homes. They look different than the dock homes because the dock homes have an awning, and I didn't want the awning on them. Chickens and beef cows. I think we can dismiss you. Right, there's the only trader over here. It is. What are you? Herb growers. Okay, very good. We'll go back over here and unpause. Thinking too, while we're in here, did I use stone? I think I used just regular stone. We're going to come down this way and down this way. Yeah. did put in a lean-to and a little market, which covers this area pretty good. Right on. Okay, again, I'm going to, no, I didn't want to do that. I'm going to come back when these have progressed on. Okay, so I realized there was a slight flaw in my works here. I had enough rope to build these, but then it doubles the amount of rope, or almost triples the amount of rope it needs to upgrade them to dock houses. It needs 20 rope each, and I only had about inventory, right here, I had 12 rope, so I had to go to my dock workshops and select them to make rope. So while we wait for me to produce the necessary amount of rope, we're over here building the estate. Now, I have all the stuff this needs, so this isn't going to take as long. And then I'm going to come over. I want to go into the roads, into the grass. Right here, we're going to do just the 2 more rows. It's going to be that one. And that one. Okay. Then we're coming over here. It's going to go that one. That one. Yeah. That one. That one. Let's pause. That one. That one. That one. That one. Like so. Like that, yep. Now, maybe there, 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 there. All right, now, there, 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 there. Way, just to be sure, put it in. Now, even if this matches the regular ground that's underneath the home, you know, the standard ground with no road tile on it, by putting this down, it ensures trees do not grow where I don't want them to grow. And that is muy importante, because I want to place what I want to place. Now, let's go over to this trader. Good, another luxuries trader. Click on them. Tallow, warm coats, iron statues, wool. We're making wool, but I'll buy wool, because it's all part of Yeah, there we go. It's all part of the clothing production. I'll buy the silver as well. Why not? And I'm going to buy the tools. Right. I don't think there's any other tools than that, is there? There is not. Okay, so we're going to come in here. We're going to go 100. We will, I'm overpaying by 128, so we will go 85. And then 97 to go. 3, 1, and 1. Trade dismiss. Excellent. Okay, cool. Ooh, they're putting stuff down. They're picking stuff up and putting it down. Right on. So, I'm trying to decide whether or not I'm going to come over here. I'm going to come in here. I am going to take all of this road out. And this road in here. This road in here is fine. Okay, they removed those. Excellent. Let's do this. I have statues and flags. So the colonial charters, oh, that's too wide. So he's going to go there. And bronze, that's a flag, jade, iron. And we'll plop that one in there. Right on. Okay. So I've got a stone statue and I've got an iron statue. So, need to come over, let's see where we at. I need to come over in here. That's farming. It's in here. Okay, so he's producing stone statues, so that'll be easy. This one here, okay, so if he can't do iron statue, can this guy? He can do an iron statue. Okay. So, I'll have him do an iron statue. We'll go there. Right on. I knew that there was somebody that could. I just wasn't sure if I had them. I wouldn't mind taking this stuff a little further along. Like, the road kind of ends there. Gonna go Key Road. Okay. Yeah, that connects them. Right on. Textile, nothing's getting stored in there, huh? Everything's getting taken right over, like right over to where it's needed. I'm not taking the short rock out. That looks good there. Alright, so foundry. Right on. Your apothecary, yep. So medicine is full up. You clothing full coats. We've reached the clothing limit? No kidding. Holy shnikes. Frock, full. Coming over here. Full. Okay. So, pausing for a second, I'm going to check on my inventory. I want to see... actually, coming back down this way, do we have any silk produced yet? We do. We have 294 silk produced. Anything in here that is silk by itself? No. And only silk with linen. Okay. So if I come over here to my other weavers, okay. Yep, so I definitely need flax. Got it. Now, what would I change? I'd probably go flax field, like that. Or flax and flax. But I don't have it. Now, just so you know, the difference between farms and plantations are, when you grow something in a plantation, generally it won't be eaten by the general population. But if you use your drop-down list like this, see how it says cotton and there's a square around it? A little light green square. If you go down through here, you see tobacco leaf has that square. That means it grows well in... plantations, and by putting it in a plantation, no, don't do that. By putting it in a plantation, it'll grow better. You know what I'm saying? So that's why it's important to pay attention to what you're putting in the plantations. Now, if I go into here, flax isn't in there, is it? It is not. Okay. That was the other thing, too. So, sugar house. Refined. Food. Food refining. Sugar house. Sugar house presses sugar cane and sugar beets into sugar and maple sap into syrup. You may further refine maple syrup into sugar. However, this is very inefficient, requiring almost twice the amount of raw materials. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna make it into syrup. So I'm gonna come in here, rotate it around. It's a nice looking building, and it goes with the hospital. I'll put it on this side of the hump. Right on. We'll go over here and we will unpause. Alright, so it looks like they got rid of the majority of road over here. Did they put in this road over here? This is still not put in. That can't be put in. They are working on this outer road here. Okay, excellent. So, it came in there. We're going to go roads, stone roads, into here or here. I like that. Nope. Holy crap. He took that tree down. It freaked me out a little bit. Nope. Come on. I was going to say, watch them come along, and those are the first ones it builds. Here. Here. Right on. Okay, so in this area, I would like to come in here. And I can't because that's in the way. Let's go square garden bed. F. Huh. Is there one smaller? If it's taller. Alright. Looks like it's going to be that one. Right on. Okay. And we're going to come in here. Ghost trees. And I would like a birch. No, you're kidding me. Okay. A maple? I can get a maple there. I could just put 2 in. And a purple beech. Alright, now Ghost City decorations. We will go F, like so. Rotate. F. F. Yeah. That works for me. Now if I come over here. Okay, so all the houses. This is the part we've been waiting for. Did you make an iron statue? You did. Okay, you can go back to making silver. Because I should have in inventory 1 iron statue. Shows you made it. Ooh, llamas. Okay. Pause. Sheep. Dismiss. Coming over this way. Right here. Okay. So, 8 out of 15. So I can buy 7 That'd be 4,200. 100. 25. 25. 25. Actually, 75. Need to trade an additional 700. So if I do 25, 4250. 22. Need to trade an additional 10. That's one. Trade. Okay. So that should say there we go. 15 of 15. Now coming down through. Is there anything else I need? Here's linen. Let's get that 20 linen. Pausing. It's 160. So that's 180. That'd be 150. And 10. Be 160. Trade. Orders. This is important. I want to get the linen in from this guy if I can't get the flax. Okay. We'll have him bring lamp oil. We'll have him bring linen. And then up here were seeds. For field mushrooms, orange, parsnips, pear, plum, potato. Okay, going up. There's hemp, fig, flax. Bring every visit. Back to trade. Dismiss. Right on. Okay, you're done. You're done. Coming over here. Closing you out. This is what the home looks like as an estate. Very nice. Very nice. I like that a lot. Now, can I pause? We're going to come in here. Is it in row houses? The conservatory, RR, F. Okay, that's sort of crooked. Can I get it on the side there? No, it doesn't look good anyways. Somebody else has conservatories. Small lean-to. Rotate. It doesn't quite touch the back of the house, but that would be perfect because it's literally fits right in between the windows. You know what? I'm gonna do it anyways. So we're gonna come in here to roads. Okay, taking those two pieces out. Houses, New England, conservatory. close the estate button down. Right on. Okay, so now there's a conservatory going in there. I need stuff to make this look a little grander. So I'm going to come in here to roads. I'd like to get rid of those. Get rid of those. Because I don't think I like... Yeah, they were working on it. Yeah, it doesn't look as sharp as I would like it. So stone, we're going to go with this stone. All right, that's right. Okay. Okay, yep, that works. And then here, like so. Okay, now, like so, right? Yeah, something like that. And then come in here. You know, I'm gonna go here, here. Okay, we're in ghost decorations. Here, flag. We've got that. And that. I think those will work. Okay, so the estate she has done. That's gonna do it for this week's episode. If you liked what you watched, hit the like and subscribe button down below. Tell your family, tell your friends. If you have any suggestions, tips, tricks, anything like that, put them in the comments below, because I will read them. It could be that the purpose of your life is only to serve as a warning to others. Very good. I will catch you next Wednesday for another episode of Banished, Colonial Charter 1.76, and Discrepancies DS Mods. Peace.
Thanks for watching. If you want to see more, check out the playlist above, or watch what YouTube tells you to on the right. Oh yeah, and subscribe.